All right, so if you're like me, you've been watching Jordan Peterson for a little while, and you found out that you're low conscientiousness and high neuroticism, and you think you're totally fucked. You're not fucked. That's your neurotic part of your brain talking. I'm low conscientiousness, relatively high neuroticism too. And when I first saw it, I thought I was totally fucked. You're not fucked. Basically, you just need to start to integrate a little bit more of a schedule in your life, and not a schedule in terms of like a tyrant, like he talks about, but more like a schedule like the type of life that you'd want to live. I've been doing this for about a month now. I wake up and I run the mile every day. I try to wake up at 6:30, but if I don't wake up at 6:30, I don't freak out. And I try to beat the time that I did before. So that's one little system I have. And then after that, I have a reward for myself. It's usually like a coffee with some kind of sweetener or something. And that is kind of that's the way that I'm parenting myself or whatever. But there's a lot of benefits to your neuroticism. You'll notice that a lot of the neurotics in the past, or the depressives or whatever, they were the coolest people. They contributed the most. They created the most beautiful works of art. You know, there's an element to everybody of weakness. Of high conscientiousness might mean that you don't know how to calm the fuck down and just like, relax or go here when you should, or I don't know, that's not a very good example, but you know what I'm saying, that there isn't a certain way that you need to be. There isn't a certain personality type that you need to have in order for you to be a valuable member or a valuable human being on the planet. You're perfect in every single way, just as you are right now. Sitting there watching some random guy on YouTube, you are fine. I promise you, you're fine. But if you do have some issues in your life or things that you struggle with, and you know that it's something that you struggle with, and you are neurotic, which probably means you're very self-reflective, which is good, but it can also fall into rumination and kind of be a detriment to you. I would just say really focus on making systems, and focus on making systems based on your values, and focus on parts of your life where you might be being dishonest with yourself. Like if you really fucking hate your job and you're not letting yourself out, well, that might be something that's really contributing to higher levels of like kind of skewing you in the wrong directions. I don't know what it is for you. All I'm saying is that I'm not going to go on some really hyper intelligent rant about why it's okay to be who you are, but I'm just going to assure you that you have gifts that other people don't have, just as you have liabilities that they don't have, and that's fine. Just work on yourself and try and be a little bit better. There's no one to impress. You're not here to impress anybody on this planet. You're not here to impress yourself even. There's nothing that you have to do. There's just choices you can make. And, that can happen at any moment. So, yeah, welcome to the club. High five.